Now that we had some of the concepts of wealth out, let's talk about how we define it as you go through. Defining wealth, you really want to make certain that you have more income coming in than your expenses as you go through. You know, Warren Buffett said this, and Warren Buffett, a man who leads a company that the stock is over $430,000 per one share, seems to have his act together when it comes to about money. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you're sleeping, you'll work until the day you die. That should be the mantra of every entrepreneur as you go through. You want to sit down and make certain you have money coming in that is above your expenses on a regular basis. And if you can pull off the act of making money while you're sleeping, more power to you. You're going to have a much easier lifestyle as you go through. Really, you want to make certain that your budget, by the time you're all done, you line up all your expenses as you go through. We call this particular one an income statement as you go through. You can see monthly income, $3,000, and all the different payments going out from it as you go through. By the time you're all done, you have $500 left over. Your expenses were actually less than your income. That's how you start doing it, and you put the $500 away as you go through. Question your needs and wants. Sometimes we don't always need things, okay, that we think because it's just a want in the process. Set guidelines, add up your income, estimate your expenses, and figure out the difference. If you have to track, trim, and target, do it. Do it in the process, cut down different things. If you have a business and you have a cleaning agency and you're just barely breaking even, get rid of the cleaning agency and do the work yourself. Sometimes that's what it takes in the process. Sometimes you want to sit down there and be frugal in the process and not buy something that you're dying to have, but you don't really need. Pay attention to what you're doing, build a solid budget. Think about the aspect of budgeting in the process and make certain you stay to your budget as you go through. Instead of working by emotion, this is the time to work by raw, cold-hearted logic as you go through. All your money should have a financial return to you. The only time a house will have an increase in value, one of the assets you tend to have is a car, and a car does depreciate over time. So be careful about the car that you buy. Think twice before buying a new car. As soon as you buy a new car, it depreciates instantly as soon as you drive it off the new car dealer's lot as you go through. Instead of buying a new car, think about buying a 2-year-old lease that was returned, and you buy a used car with just teeny tiny mileage on it. It's a much better investment than a brand new car. Avoid investing in depreciating assets, and cars depreciate a lot. House and real estate usually appreciates, and credit cards will destroy your bank account. It's common to have a credit card that has an 18% interest amount on it. Really, if you have a credit card, it should be to pay bills for your ease rather than the credit card company, and pay off your credit card bill every month. Do not let the balance go through. If you go through, look at it, the average American has a balance of about between $11,000 and $15,000 on their credit cards. That is disastrous for the finances as you go through in the process. Pay attention to what a P&L, a profit and loss statement is. Make comparisons, line up your income and your expenses as you go through. A balance sheet, this class is not about the technical things about what an income statement is, a balance sheet, or a statement of cash flows. But that being said, those are parts of the business as you go through. On a personal basis, make certain that you go through that the things that you own, okay, are comparable to the things that you owe as you go through. If the things that you owe are more than what you own, you have a serious problem as you go through. The motivation to become wealthy is different from the motivation to appear wealthy. Wealthy is about financial freedom as you go through. All of your money should find a financial return to you. If it doesn't, pay attention to it. Probably the only thing that you have for depreciation should be your car as you go through, because cars do depreciate, and house and real estate usually appreciates as you go. So defining wealth, make certain you're looking towards the concept of financial freedom and not trying to emulate and pretend that you're going to flash that you have wealth. Take care.